Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute. This music isn't right. The scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermornings. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Never mind the furthermore. Never mind the furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's indiecd.org. Your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, and musicians. We're also made possible by sales of... it's around here somewhere. The Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear. All part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to others. As well as the big, stumpy robots line of games and books and apps. This little IP, is Dusty approved, apparently. Hey, Dusty. Sorry, apparently he's on his way. You leave her alone. She's not for you. Go on. Anyway, Dusty, I can see you even though I turn around. Stop. We both know you're going to stick your head out the window or you're going to try to jump on me. But we're also made possible by StompCon. StompCon is a free-to-attend independent gaming convention held in lovely Fowler, Indiana. September 13th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Benton County Annex, 410 South Aidway, Fowler, Indiana. Now, hi. Are we doing? Hi. Now, see, this one, I was reading to Xander. And this one was very offended that I was reading to Xander. So he did this little routine like he's doing now, but decided I wasn't paying enough attention to him because I was still having the audacity to hold a book. And his response was to try to stick his head into my mouth. And that is a very large cat head. But these things happen. It is a wonderful, wacky Friday. We are barreling toward the weekend. Yes. The weather is cool. Yes. Can I help you? Sure. The weather is cool. There is something in the air. Apparently, and I haven't been able to confirm it much, but apparently this is going to be the night of the black moon, a rare fourth new moon in summer, because that's what we need, right? We need more ominous astrological, astronomical uh, omens and signs and strangeness, just because that doesn't at all fit our current timeline, huh, Cat? Anyway, as the notice came through, I was reminded that if you are an astronomy boy and you really like to go out and look at your telescope, now is a great time because six of the planets are supposed to be in a row. They're supposed to also, we should be in the, is it Leonids? I think it's the Leonids. Uh, Meteor showers, which is always delightful. And to the folks who do this sort of thing, apparently it should be a good night for making moon water. Not to be confused with moonshine, although a moonless night does have historical precedent for that as well. Anyway, there is a lot going on with a lot of people. A lot of folks are getting overwhelmed. And I know, I feel the same way, but we have to pace ourselves and do what we can, where we can, to do the most good we can. And sometimes that's not easy. But yes, I had the audacity to cough. But sometimes that's our only option. And we do what we can. And I want to encourage you to do that. Now, I was firing off a email responding to our dear friend Churro, who may or may not be in the chat. I haven't checked the chat yet. But part of that involved this. We need to find our passions in life and find what will make us survivable money and try, if at all possible, to do both. Huh? Try to do both. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to line up in the same uh, activity. Very few people get to. And that's okay. But what's not okay is giving up the part of life you love. If you are an artist, you should be doing your art as much as humanly possible. If you are a poet, you should be writing poems whenever possible, provided you never write or do anything for your own interests on company computers. Because they like to steal IP, don't they, Dusty? Yeah, mean old nasty mega corporations. Anyway, we have to find ways. And sometimes it feels like theft. It feels like we have to steal time to work on what we love. And in fact, in many ways, it's perceived as theft because the vast majority of our culture is built around what makes other people money, what serves other people. And I'm not talking about kindness or charity or anything noble like that. I'm talking about the fact that whatever job you do, it is in the interests of the company, and in fact necessary, at least on the bottom parts, that you make less than your job is worth. As you go up higher through the echelons, it can be found that that's not as true, and indeed, many people higher up make far more than what they deserve. But if this is the system that's in place, it benefits a select few who are very, very powerful to keep us all doing what they want. So this is why there's so much pressure towards conformity. Um, because the goal is to pay you less than you're worth and then have you pay more than you can afford back into the system. And this is a cycle that keeps everything going. So, with everything going on, one of the hardest things that people can do is, well, what can I do about it? How can I help? How can I do something? How could some people say, strike back. Now, there are a great many people working to incite folks to negative actions that are easily used as excuses to, again, be profitable. What they don't want you to do is think for yourself. What they don't want you to do is pull back from social media. Uh, why is it all free? Because you are the product. Uh, they don't want you to step away from many streaming services or whatever. They certainly don't want you making your own anything or fixing your own anything, because those are both actions that they might not fully profit on. So I encourage you to do both. I think that's part of why there's such an attack on libraries, because libraries are the last bastion, the last place in this country where someone may exist without having the assumption of purchasing. You can go to a library and you can not spend money all day, and you can learn things, or you can be entertained, or you can communicate with your community. And this really cheeses the extremely greedy individuals because they want you to have to pay for these services. They want to be able to control what you look at, because it's not even for power the way most people think in terms of it. It's all about that profit margin. I think that's why so many companies work so hard to develop that company culture where not only are you forced to wear uncomfortable clothing that doesn't fit the environment, or stand because cashiers must stand. Sitting would be horrible. How dare a cashier have a chance to sit? All of these are geared towards power and control games. All of that. And as independent creators, as people who are blazing our own path, we have an opportunity that is rarely pursued and greatly feared to do something else. Huge amounts of the system that is around us require us to be perpetually online, in service, chasing whatever blinky light, gamified, how addictive can we make this without getting caught? Uh, Time suck. And as long as we are looking always at digital devices, it's malleable. You throw a filter on it. What? No, 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 no. We'll use AI. We'll generate something else. What? No, no, no. That didn't say that. No, look, go back, read it. The article didn't say that. It says this. Why are you reading that anyway? why do you want to know? The system fears curiosity because of what curiosity can bring. Now, my mission, if I choose to accept it, which I have to because if I don't, I'm quite grumpy, is a silly mix of wanting to entertain, wanting to educate, and wanting to encourage. You see, much of what I do, both science fiction, fantasy, and even horror, is in its own state escapism. Because, my duckies, we are all prisoners of systems we can't control, we can't amend, and we are at their relative mercy. And if we are so imprisoned by the increasingly dull and dark uh, borders of normalcy, well, the first duty of every prisoner is to try to find escape. And we need not be bound by prisons of thought. We need not be bound by cultural prisons. We can instead liberate. We can liberate ourselves from ignorance. We can liberate ourselves from hate. We can liberate ourselves from subservience, at least to an extent. These are the dangerous waters of creativity. And as the old maps would say, here be dragons. But maybe, just maybe, that's not a bad thing. Alrighty, folks. It is a very Friday, and we have a lot that needs done. So I think we need to uh, go through the comments, and we need to see what everybody is doing. because I can't be of service if I don't know who I'm servicing. Oh, you know what? We're just going to drop this one because, wow. I sure had a lot more toner in my hair when I started this gig. Just something I've been noticing of late. My, did I warp ahead into the realm of gray and old. That's okay. I've been an old man my whole life. Now, oh, comment dump's delightful. Alrighty, Trey, good morning. Internet at work is dodgy, so not sure if I'll be here very long or very much. Well, we appreciate you being here, Trelena. Your presence is always much beloved, and uh, you can expect a little birdie to reach out for about 12 to 13 more potion bottles. Uh, just to let you know. So ice your wrists because I happen to have word that you'll be receiving a commission for those. Not from me. I don't have the money for such things. But from an organization I am very, very fond of. Hey, Trey, hope it settles down. And I'm hoping we go home early since we can't do much without stable internet. I hope you go home early too. Today is a good day to be home early. And hey, Foxy, I realized I kind of skipped. I was following the narrative and I didn't quite discuss what I should. So, hello, Foxy, my dear. How are you? Uh, I will admit, upon thinking, how are you? The the parody of uh, male writing, men writing women, ran through my head, and I just had to wonder: have you taken any stairs today in a oscillating fashion? Oh, I'm terrible. And yep. And hey, Donna, how are you? And we've got greetings. And my heart rate just hit where it needed to be. Now just waiting for the actual test. Dawn, I know you've been scared of this one, but the tests are always good things because all a test can give you is the truth. Many people fear diagnoses. And in my experience, it is far, far wiser to be concerned with not having a diagnosis you need. And you can't have a diagnosis without diagnostic tools. Now, in some cases, it's the highest, and still is the observations of a trained medical professional. However, tools like the test you're going to be taking will help. Yes. So you talking to me? How did I feel you grazed by my leg when you weren't by my leg? How did you do that? Yeah. Time is getting a little iffy again. Like causality isn't. Are you like walking by my leg and then backing up? I want to know how you're doing that. Yeah. And then I turn and I go up. How do you do that? Okay, you are. Oh, it's so weird. To feel Dusty walk by my leg, steps out, walks back so that when I look down, he's still. Bye! Jiminy Cricket's cat. Even knowing. No. Look, I love Elvira too, but we can't be rubbing our faces on her during streams. Anyway, cat butt. Let's see now. Let's get back to where I was. I lost whatever my thought was. Oh, diagnoses. we'll find out what's going on, and if there's any way we can be of service to you to deal with whatever happens, we'll be here. That's what friends do. Friends and family do. Whoa. Hey, Don, that's good, and good luck with the test. And hey, Don, you've got this. Hugs. Hi, Donna. I sent you a bunch of cat videos for distractions. And hugs for Dawn, and best of luck, Dawn. And hello, ladies. You can't lay on the. You shoot! Shoot, cat! Tell me my. You can't lay on my keyboard. Whew. Okay, let me do this. Let me see if I move the keyboard just a bit. Look, I'm moving the keyboard. I need access to my mouse or I can't do my show. If I can't do my show, I'm going to boot you out and I'm going to do my work. No. You want to lay here, you lay here. But you can't lay on my keyboard. Yeah. See, this one, the subtle vision likes my wrist rest. I'll just do this because I have no illusions that you guys want to watch or really care about what I'm doing. I need enough space to work the mouse, though, Cat. Hey, Carl, you're outnumbered. Yep. And good luck, Don. I know how I feel just before they do a test and that skews the results, so I've learned to stay calm. Indeed. I'll see. You want to fall asleep like that. Maybe I like being outnumbered, Carl. Foxy. Oh, my. And Trey's greeting Carl, and Foxy's right. No need to worry. Hey, Witchman dude. Those words are instant stress for me. Oh, yes. Yes, they are. Now, I bet you can do that. I'm going to keep talking, Cat. I'm not going to lay back, take a nap, and cuddle you right now. I know you want me to. I know you're sending the psychic vibes. I'm just on the clock. It smells like rain. Ooh, that sounds nice. And don't forget to like and share, folks. I know you're subscribed. And greetings to Nick. Hey. And probably won't get anything worth the name, but it smells nice. I love the smell of rain. And Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Joining the channel is the only correct option. Yes. Yes. What are you thinking? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's so nice and cool this morning that I didn't want to go and paint any more. Shivering doesn't help you keep a clean line of paint. Yeah, it's really hard to go from 100 plus degrees to 60. But maybe I could take advantage of it today. I have some things I want to do. Accountability, back on Finch, and my water app. Making sure I take better care of myself. That is beautiful, Trey, and I'm glad that those are helping you. To the folks who kind of miss me being on Finch, I'm sorry. The No Anxiety app was causing me the anxiety of, am I not doing enough on my app? And it caused a feedback loop, which speaks at the level of anxiety I operate at if I'm not careful. But yes, please. Good job, Trey. Good for you. Accountability. Watching Alan Moore videos to keep inspired to write. Another YouTube video about not paying attention to word count. Excellent. Oh, accountability. I was working actually on Hates and Hellfire 2. Oh, are you jealous that I'm talking about Aloysius? Yeah, that's what I thought. Aloysius is a wonderful cat. Anyway, and Jeremiah is a bullfrog. But I don't drink wine. Anyhow, there we are. It's just a fixation to keep your nerves on edge. And now everybody's saying Dusty. Hello, Dusty. Hi, Dusty. Gonna have to move that poster now that he's discovered it. Yeah, it's a standee, and I intend to. She's up there to keep her safe. He loves the mic too. Haha. Dusty. Hey, Churro. How are you doing, dear? I did respond to your email. Um, Please be gentle with yourself, kiddo. You are a wonder. You are brilliantly talented, and you are very creative. We need to encourage that. But at the same time, you're not an adult. And that is not me trying to hold you back. That is me trying to keep from more burdens being placed on your shoulders than you can handle because I don't want it to impede your growth. Also, hello, hello. Hi, Churro. Hey, Churro. Hey, Churro. And I can't wait to see you, kiddo, with all the other kids. It's going to be a good time. Hey, Carl and Donna. Hi, Foxy and Churro. And Swift Footstep. Not a. I'm sorry. I get these stupid bots from different things, but I like to rank the names. Slackers! Say my name and I appear. I believe I'll take a nap. Now, no, I believe in Sir Geoffrey. Now, what's up, Rich? How are you doing, my good slacker? And cool weather coming, cats will start wanting your body heat. Cats always want my body heat. Hee hee, Trey. Rich and like cute little vampires they are, indeed. Hi, Rich, and hi, Rich, and yes, I am right now. Hey, Foxy, you've earned slacking. You've been playing Florence Nightingale. Enjoy your slacking. Hey, Rich. Moonshine? That's green. That's the green room tonight. I'm sure it is. However, I was talking to Foxy, so I'll run her ad.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
My feed just gave me something because I was checking because it pinged. And apparently the universe wants me to be a little more relaxed. I can't speak of what it is because it's very green room. Well, moderately green room. I wouldn't say very. But I'm it's funny the things that just make you smile and help. Okay. Maybe one night I'll have a glass of wine in the green room. I don't mind being the designated discusser for a while. You just let me know. Hey, Rich. Nope, not here. Not at all. I see nothing. No churro. And you have to be astronomically lucky. And if you are astronomically lucky, you get both intersect. Yes, it is possible. And it's something you can always work toward, but don't be afraid to run parallel fields. Because fame and notoriety and money won't come to you usually until it makes someone else much richer than it makes you. And that usually happens after your passing historically. Nice, Foxy. Too many folks forget that serving others means that oneself be the one serving others and not others serving oneself. Yes. Ooh, that felt good. Stretch my neck and crack. Oh, I envy you. The conformity is due to the Industrial Revolution, the early days of manufacturing, that people were really the machines and all they wanted to do is learn one task and repeat. That's part of it. I totally agree. I would not know anything about addictive games. Don't look at me, nothing to see here. Now, when I speak of addictive games, I am not necessarily, well, Muncie has some aspects of it, but I am talking from a game design theory, um, where it's like right now, there are several lawsuits that have been put out that many mobile games are literally using addictive uh, markers to uh, keep people hooked. I know my lovely wife plays a mobile game that she's very hooked on. She has been for some time. Uh, but it brings her a significant amount of joy, so I have mixed opinions. But there are lawsuits going on. It's quite a thing. Speaking of, does morning Finchies? LOL. Friday! Absolutely. I had a bit of a health scare. Okay, Carl. I noticed that I would get dizzy bending over, getting back up. I thought of everything it could be, but I started closing my eyes and it went away. Might be my old glasses. I haven't changed them in a while. Appointment made. Excellent. Thank you. Sure. Max and I were talking about his sister starting to gray, and I thought of you. Honestly, I'm just pleased to be thought of. Yeah, I'm definitely in my, you know, Gandalf the White era here, but you guys have gotten to see it happen kind of live, so that happens. And as long as y'all are amused. And Churro continues, oof, be careful, Carl. Dizzy spells are no fun. No, they absolutely are not. That happens to be, I bet, to me a lot, Carl, but I have underlying issues. For you, I might go look for an ear infection. That's another good one. Carl says, thanks, Churro. It went away when I closed my eyes or took my glasses off when I bent. Suspicious, right? Very suspicious. And everyone knows you're supposed to don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Ears can be checked out. Okay, if you were checked out, okay, good. And maybe new glasses. Yep. I hate progressive lenses. I should have gone trifocals. Oh, my dailies. I have to have that solid bar. Oh, I get nauseous. I have a pair that are progressive trends. Yeah. No. Well, you know for next time. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe taught me that. The other half are multicolored lasers and war crimes. And jumping from war crimes to now. Dusty the Chaos Gremlin for today. Oh, yes. But, Dad, I saw you rubbing your face on her. I did nothing of the sort. Okay, guys, if I was going to rub my face on an Elvira, why would I do a cardboard one when I was given a little plush Elvira I can cuddle with? Okay? touch on the small side for anything else, but that's okay too. I am thinking of getting, and this is a bizarre jump, but my mind is hyper literal, so bear with me. They have these seamless. I want it's somewhere between action figure / doll, but about this tall, something like 10 centimeters, and I've considered getting one for as an art reference because I know I can get one of those little wooden. I've used the wooden pose model dudes before, but they have uh, innate weirdness to them, if that makes sense. I mean, they're very good and they're a classic art tool, and they always break because I end up having, I do a lot of studies, believe it or not. But it would be cool to have like one of those that is either very close to a character design or actually, accustomed of one of my characters that I could then. How would it look if they did this? I'm not sure. And yes, there are 3D tools to do that, but I think I would like to have access to something, tangible, so that I can, play with the lighting and stuff and do that without screens. I want to get back into doing some traditional art to be warmed up and loosened up. And I do want to, as news has come in, I want to congratulate DJ and radio personality Maria Palmer on successfully achieving her divorce. The details of which have been rather rough, but as she's clearly watching my program, as most celebrities and important people do, I hope her world stabilizes and she finds every joy. And not the green room, Carl. Am I the only one having giggles? Now, I am not going to comment to the pleasantness of the potential proximity of one Miss Cassandra Peterson. Oh, you're out again. Okay. But yeah, and feel that my cat will go on anything I'm paying attention to, never touches them when I'm not using them. That's it. Stuart had a big right before, but then he had to go for whatever reasons govern the cat's behavior. And Dusty came in, so Stuart came in and got jealous. So I don't know who's going to crash my stream thus far, but that's cats for you. Having lived through cat key combos myself, I had to laugh. Oh god. Inigo has stopped stepping on my keyboard mostly. Well, that's good. If you won't cuddle your cat, then I will do it for you. My dear Jura, I cuddle my cats constantly. But yes, if there were a situation where you were over, I would expect to find you with one or more of my cats in just a pile. I expect that. Good morning and happy Friday. Yay, 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 Nikita. How are you? You know what? I am better having you around, Kat. No, actually, it's been a pretty decent one. Chill. I mean, it's 64 degrees, and I'm like, oh, I can breathe. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the day and how I'm going to do it. But there may be some surprises. I don't know. I'm more inclined to do some outdoorsy stuff. That delights me. So, yeah, I have to do some running because I need material for making a bunch of terrain pieces, which I may work on. I may even live stream some of that if I get bored doing it. We shall forever see. Yes, Malwarebytes, I have downloaded things. No, you may not do a scan while I am streaming. Anyway, Cat? Yes, greetings for Cat. Fair to middling, how are you? Yes, do tell us how you are. Oh no, it's really easy to go to 60 degrees. Oh, yes. Speaking of cats, I almost stole someone's outdoor cat. I didn't yoink her because I saw her sibling by the house with the collar, realized it was not a stray. Oh, isn't that a little heartbreaking? Although I've had my cats yoinked. Hi, cat. I agree, Rich. 60 is nice. Foxy, getting a little better each day. Had a scare with my BP, but I kept almost passing out. Earned an ambulance ride to the ER, my dear. Oh no. Hi, Churro. Oh no. And hey, Cat, saw the email. Thank you, Nick. Anytime. And I do mean that. If you want to discuss, if I can be of any service, you need only ask, kiddo. As someone with intermittent syncope, fainting, I know how scary that can be. Oh, that is so. The worst thing about having something like that, or epilepsy and symptomatic narcolepsy, in my case, it's not the incidents. The incidents suck, but it's that fear of the incident happening. That's where the world really just kind of blows. But things get better. Wow, Cat. Hope it gets better for you. Sounds like we could start a club, Foxy. I'll bring cookies. Thank you, Cat. Dang, Cat. Ever be with you and hope you can relax more. Accountability. None. Been hyper focused on trying to make a team harbinger patch on the engraver. That's accountability. Your accountability does not need to be writing. It can be artistic. And thanks, Don. I'm blessed to have a hubby who's been taking really great care of me. You two are the cutest thing ever. I mean, you've always been the cutest thing ever. Dear Lord, it's not even fair. That's great, Cat. When running parallel, make sure you don't run out of juice, especially apple. Apple juice is key. I do like some good apple juice. And like a bit of mulled apple cider. Ooh, especially this time of year, we get a little cool. Yep. I got lucky with a good one, too. And I made 3. We need to do better than that, people. My like made 3. Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. Indeed. It's in the fridge, Rich. Ooh. And Cat, after my hernia surgery, my doctor asked me how long it took me to go upstairs afterwards. 1 day. Good. How long before you went downstairs? Today, a week after surgery. Sometimes, yeah. Happy Friday, Chris. And he knew hubby was at work during the day and asked how I got meals. Hubby came home. Doc officially diagnosed me as spoiled. Yep. The Witzman dude is a good one. 5 likes now. To quote Grimlock, better, but not better, not more better enough. Ah, Grimlock. Well, let's run an ad. Let's see. We've run that. Oh, let's get musical.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a cap, so here's our rep. Munsey, we want to Munsey, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we've got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too. Munsey is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your share Munsey. We want to Munsey because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Munsey, we got to Munsey. Download that app and help us cap, and you can play it too.
Let's see. And hi, Christmas. Hey, Christmas, you coming in and diagnosed as spoiled? That's great. Diagnosed as spoiled is hilarious. It really is nice to have Doc with a good sense of humor. I agree, Foxy. And I hope you're healing well, Donna. We can start a spoiled spouse club. I have fun sometimes ferrying jokes because my primary doc and my phys therapist are brothers. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Kat. That was many, many years ago, but he still spoils me. Even now, he's home 24/7. And looks at the doorway. Laser engraver. Multicolor laser check. I guess I could order pineapple on pizza for Misty. That's a freaking war crime. Let people enjoy their pizza. And now I want some Hawaiian. Dang it. Congrats on the divorce. That's what, in this case, I believe so from what I've seen. She's one of my favorite DJs. I don't get catch her often. I actually have to go on apps and things. But she's worth it. Very green room, though. She does Thirsty Thursdays. Done. Now to wait for the results. Yay! Yay! Try pineapple and banana peppers on thin crust. At least once. It's not bad. Good to know. Waiting could be worse. Congratulations on completion of your view visit/appointment. And yay, hi Don. Usually goes well. 8 likes, getting there. Thank you. Oh gosh. I could churro about being a cat magnet. Churro. My gasts are flabbered. My flabbers are gasted, churro, not the green room. Dear Lord. I have the vapors. Oh. And we have got a bunch of bots. And Botrix, who is the greatest of all bots and is acceptable. We'll find other creators. Go to indiecd.org. Pronounce Sync OP, Nick. Thank you. I'm familiar with the term and that sound. I was just honestly having a bout of rather severe dyslexia watching the letters move. The Percy Jackson movies were okay, but what he's trying to show you what letters look like, oh my gosh. It can be really scary at times. I'll be walking everything fine. Next, I know I'm on the ground. Oh god. Accountability, not today or already done. You're doing medical stuff. We will give you time. I'm a benevolent dictator. I think my likes are geeked because like made 3 as well. There could be weirdness going on. Yeah, you're done for the day. All this talk about how good Witzman Dude is, my rep is ruined. Oh, Carl, you're still a scoundrel. You're just a scoundrel who treats your wife well. And mine is the only one still showing 3. Share! Carl's going to say chair. I had a message hit during that moment, so I had to take care of it. Well, time to get ready to talk to the doc myself. Well, that sounds like a wise decision. Someday I'm going to rhyme with the song, and you guys are going to be shocked. Good luck, Rich. Best of luck, Rich. Good luck, Rich. We're all glazing over that one. Mine is just talking to the pain management doc. Look, 1, talking to a doc is a lot. 2, pain management. Pain management is an absolute thing, and if you have someone who's listening, that's fine. Those always are fun. No mulligans, Dawn. There was context to that. YouTube deleted a comment. Cats usually like me when I meet them. Oh, thank God. Because out of context. Oh my goodness. Foxy's giggling. Monday is the one not looking forward to back. No intended to go to the gastric, figure out where the blood. Oh, ooh, no, that's not good, Rich. Good job, Churro. You got green room sign. Oh, it's fine when you can check the room. If Nick could use that in real life, I would have been slapped by the green room sign. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's delightful. These jokes are terribly on brand for me. You're something else, kiddo. Okay. Oh no, Rich. Hope they can find it. Me too. I wonder where they'll find it. They can put it back. I hope so. Good luck, Rich. Thank you for all the well wishes. Later, folks. Time to bounce like a gummy bear on gummy berry juice and... Okay, cool. Wow. Someone needs to 3D print a green room sign. I can only hope to live long enough to welcome Churro into the humor group in the green room. Please don't. I will no longer be safe at D&D. Max will find a way to bonk me with it. You're not wrong. Good luck with that, Carl. Indeed. I'm going to run an ad because it seems like a good time to. Let's see. We've done that. Let's do this one.
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
We hope to meet you at StompCon. I am 99% sure I'll be there. Can't wait. People think I'm a bad influence. And Dawn is a perfect angel. What angle? Depends on the counter. Anyway, time for another ad real quick. Save my bacon.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a tale of irreverent holiday horror, told with much inappropriate humor. Dr. Victor Frankenstein creates the spirit of giving himself. Ho, ho, ho! Santa-Stein, or the post-holiday Prometheus. Available at Amazon.com. Get your copy today.
Yep, absolutely. We're support. Nick isn't a bad influence. He's just an enabler. Oh my gosh. I try to be a good influence on you. 90-degree. Not for me. I'm a bad influence and proudly so. I feel that, Foxy. And once again, I find myself drawn to the phrase that heathens aplenty. Y'all keep me busy. But I hope I'm able to do some service and maybe, just maybe, encourage you lovely folks to keep making what you love and being about what means the world to you. All right? Guys, we're at past the hour. I've done some irreparable things to Max's psyche. I bring out the freaking people there. Kind of feel bad at times, but not really. Now, to everyone who's been in the chat for quite a while, I was going to shut this down. Could you not? I keep reading Churro's ads, and my mind just could put Sarah's icon right before it, and it would all fit. It is delightful. I'm almost terrified of what could happen if I get these two in the same general area. But yes, I am actually looking quite forward to game night, which is a rarity because I am normally not very good at my birthday. I'm not usually very fond of it, and I'm hoping this year goes a little better. We shall see. Oh yeah, that one fella. I have no idea. Sure, I feel bad about that. That's not really. Yeah, Churro, you've been right here. Trey, Donna, and Don, collect your level 2 Munsey booty. Good job. Do you know if that guy will be? I have no idea. I never know who's going to attend. As long as he can behave, I will do something. But yay, we made it. Max will be baking something for you, unsure of what yet. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it. Good job. Amanda gave him some recommendations. Oh my. That means I will be at least eating very well for my birthday. Thank you, guys. Oh, the board member. No, he's not likely to show. I don't believe he's going to show up next time. And I just... Honestly, I don't know if he'll remember that he said that. But he is a very, very nice gentleman. Okay? And nothing to be feared. But we'll see. Okay? I mean, it would be my luck, but that is my luck. Now, guys, yeah. All things going well, Manda and Xander will actually be accompanying me Thursday. So I'm looking forward to that too. Sorry, guys. I got a little bewildered for a moment. It should be a good time, and I think we all could use some. So I have work I should be doing. I have things that need done, so I'm going to wrap up with some commercials, and then we'll be heading out. Let's drop a classic.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Yep, folks, that's what we're all about here, is letting you art, letting you create. Because if you keep writing, keep creating, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.